Hillary Clinton's stumble that you saw there yesterday is seeming to now validate these questions that have been swirling about her health, something the mainstream media dismissed as a mere right-wing conspiracy. I mean, take a look at this one out of the Washington Post just last week. Its selection, The Fix, asked, can we just stop talking about Hillary Clinton's health now? And yet now the headline out of the Washington Post is, Hillary Clinton's health just became a real issue in the presidential campaign. How quickly the media has forgotten, you know, how they treated Senator John McCain just 8 years ago. Liberals were very quick to scrutinize his health, saying he was too old and too sick to be president, all while giving Hillary Clinton a pass for the last several months. Here to weigh in, Fox News contributor and Senator John McCain's daughter, Meghan McCain, and Real Politics associate editor and columnist A.B. Stoddard. Good to see you guys. I mean, Meghan, I want to start with some of these headlines about your dad. Here we go. The LA Times wrote, McCain faces questions of fitness to serve physically. Age and health issues could be campaign liabilities for the GOP. And the Chicago Tribune went on to write, age part of the health equation. The best news for McCain may be that he has already lived past 70. You know, he was actually 71, I believe, Meghan, at the time. And I should add, Hillary Clinton will be 69 by Election Day. Trump is 70. Why do you think they were so willing to ignore Hillary Clinton's health concerns, but pile on with your dad?
Because my father's a Republican and because she's a Democrat. And I think it is that blatant and that clear and that simple. The media was, for those of you that may have forgotten, they were obsessed with his health, obsessed with it.
Yeah, I remember.
Obsessed with the idea that he was going to tip over and die immediately on the campaign trail. And now we have a candidate who, I'm not a doctor. We all saw the video of what happened, looking, to put it mildly, concerning on the campaign trail. And people are trying to just dismiss it. And I was saying yesterday, like, I feel like I'm being gaslit by the media, which is a term having to do with people trying to tell you that you're seeing something that's the truth, and they're trying to say, no, you're not seeing that. And Chris Cillizza, specifically with the Washington Post, I've been going at it with him on Twitter because he has been one of the biggest advocates saying, we can't talk about Hillary Clinton's health. It's ridiculous. Let's not delve into conspiracy theories. And then a mere 5 days later, he's saying now, 5 days later, it's now okay. And
it's also been portrayed, AB, as being somewhat misogynistic, you know, to go after Hillary Clinton and her health issues. Where, you know, obviously that wasn't an issue. John McCain was fair game. Do you think, as Meghan points out, it's as simple as a bias in the media?
Well, I don't know. John McCain actually did the right thing and gave, I believe, more than 1,000 pages about his medical history. He had suffered cancer. He had other things that were revealed completely and thoroughly by revealing his medical records, and neither Donald Trump nor Hillary Clinton should do it. And you know what? It really doesn't matter if you're over 65. Anyone running for president could have had cancer as a young person and be a cancer survivor. Anyone could have a pacemaker and a fragile heart at any age. It is the truth that I think the American people deserve to know. What is your fitness and what kind of medical problems have you had, no matter what.
You get a point here, A.B. I mean, if you apply for life insurance, right, and effectively it's a certain kind of insurance policy that the American public is taking out on you. They want to know that you're going to be there for 4 years. So just like a life insurance company would give you the full-on medical exam, should the American public then, I'll throw this to both of you, starting with AB, should the American public get the same right?
I really think that this job is important enough that we should know. Once you're in office, you have to reveal. So why wouldn't you not have to reveal it before you're in office? Because every year that the president is examined by his physician, they release a report about it. I think medical history, not just what your numbers were on your cholesterol test a week ago, is really important. I think that people were afraid to make a connection between Hillary Clinton's concussion and blood clot event from 2012, which is very serious. Any brain event is very serious matter. But I don't think they wanted to make a connection that had any kind of, you know, relationship to a coughing fit. I have coughing fits all the time, just so you know. I coughed on Fox and Friends last weekend. I have terrible coughing fits. She developed pneumonia. If we find out that the coughing fit, that the fall she took yesterday wasn't related to pneumonia, and she's actually truly lying, that's another issue.
Right.
But I think the fact is, it really could be a true story that she had pneumonia, and she soldiered through the weekend with pneumonia, which that in itself is not practical, and it's not, you know, it's not wise.
But
we don't know.
right?
We don't know. I agree with AB. I just think both candidates need to release their medical records and, by the way, their tax returns, just like every other candidate had to do in the past. And part of the problem with Hillary Clinton right now is that she's so, it's all shrouded in secrecy and there's no transparency in her campaign. So it's easy for conspiracy theories to spiral out of control. And by the way, this coughing fit, it's valid. Now they're saying she has pneumonia. So everyone that was talking about why is she coughing like this all the time, there was validity to it.
Yeah. Wow. Very interesting conversation indeed. So good to see both you guys. Meghan and AB, thank you very much for being here.